Hello, everyone. Ooh, I've got a surprise for everybody. A great surprise. We're going to look at everything that I got from on stage today. And I really, really love everything I received. So we'll wait for folks to hop on, but I'll just explain uh, Stampin' Up used to do these seminars, I should say, conventions, seminars, that kind of thing. And everybody would go somewhere. Good morning, Kelly. Everyone would go somewhere, and people would go across the stage. Everyone would gather, and this and that. So now, with the COVID, things went online, and I have to admit, it's easier for me to participate. Of course, when you go other places, there's always hotel fees and, other kind of expenses. And this is a whole lot easier. And then, so I have been doing these little conventions with Stampin' Up! Online. Good morning, Diane. So this morning, along with making this card, I want to show you what I got. I mean, this is really pretty cool. Now we'll do this will happen in November. And let's see, what are the dates? It is the second week in November from the 10th to the 13th. Good morning, Joan. And I'm really excited about it. There'll be a lot of business type speaking, but we're also going to do some crafting. So you could purchase the kit that they're going to craft with. And so I wanted to show you that. Here is something. This will be, let me move my card for today. This will be coming in the new catalog in January. So Blessings of Home. So this is what we're going to, hi Bling Bling. This is what we're going to be crafting with. It came with classic matte dots. It came with, this is like a, I'm not going to open it. I want it to stay in the cellophane, but it's like a denim. And then of course we have the dies. We could look at the dies, right? Why not? We just take the plastic off of here. Is it okay if we do this? Is this okay with everybody? You want to look at everything? I always think you guys always want to see what's going on. So just kind of fun. Thank you for sharing. Oh, look at all these dies. Wow. Wow, they're pretty. Flowers. Very, very pretty. Okay. I know, right, Peggy? I like new things too. Yes. And I know that, we're not even into Christmas yet, and we've already got all of this going on, but, you got to stay ahead of the game kind of thing. Let's look at the paper. The paper looks a little like denim. Let's see, what's it called? Heart and Home. So that's what we're going to be playing with. Wait till I show you the swag box that I got. And then for being Silver Elite, which I have to say thank you to everyone on my team who has downlines that promotes me. Oh, thank you, Kelly. So I really appreciate that. And I got a special gift for being Silver Elite. All Silver Elites did. Oh, look at the back of that. This is the first time I'm ever seeing this. You saw me open it. Oh my, look at the bees. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now, let me say this. Not 10 minutes ago, I got off the phone with Stampin' Up, and I specifically asked if I was allowed to show everything, and they said yes. So I know I'm in compliance. Look at this. I mean, this is pretty, but I love that. I love anything that's like farmhouse. That's so pretty. Ooh, that's beautiful. Let's see what the back of this one is. Oh, I love that. I love the wood grain, right? How pretty. I can see why they picked the denim ribbon. How beautiful. Oh, I love this. Every bit of this is like a barnyard kind of look in the back. I love that. And it's black and white. So that will be a lot of fun to work with. I'm going to have a hard time waiting to work with this until November, right? But I want to wait because I want to do my projects with them. We get to craft online. Okay, now, for being Silver Elite, a lot of you, if you make a business, no adulting, absolutely not, must-haves. Yes, ma'am, I agree, Peggy. So, if you make a business out of this is huge, okay? This is, look at how beautiful. Look at that, okay? These are to hold my catalogs and notebooks. Okay, so there's 3 patterns, and then I got a pencil, and it all says Stampin' Up. Isn't that beautiful? So there's 3 patterns, and the quality, I've never had anything like this. I took everything out, but I have it on my desk already. So this was my gift for being Silver Elite. Everybody that was Silver Elite and above got this, and I just really appreciate Stampin' Up for thinking about us. I really do, and I appreciate my team, of course, getting me to that level. That's amazing. You know, I really, really appreciate it. Now, in the swag box, we got this cool bag. Look at this. Okay, it says Stampin' Up on that side, and then it has this on this, Inspire, Create, and Share. Good morning, Sandra. And then inside, and it has a pouch. And a lot of you, you know, would use this if you went on a retreat or something like that to put your things in. I happen to use it when I go to the beach, and it carries a lot of stuff. We got a cool notebook here. I haven't even opened it yet, that says Stampin' Up on Stage at Home. Look at these pencils, which will go fantastically in my little pencil holder. I haven't opened these up yet either. We got pins. Aren't those cool? I love those. Hi, Sue. Thank you for dropping on. I think you're new to my channel. Thank you very much. So here we got these beautiful pins. And then in here we got another stamp set, In the Moment. I love this. This right here, okay? This is amazing. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is relax. You're always so good to others. Be good to yourself too. And you're in my thoughts. These are beautiful. This reminds me of looking out if I'm at the beach, looking out of the balcony toward the waves. And that's what that reminds me of. Although that would have to be water for me, okay, because I don't drink. Coffee, yes, okay, so there's that. And then we got some cool grid paper to use. Isn't that neat? And it has inches and metric. So really cool on stage at home grid paper that matches everything with that beautiful print. I love this stamp set. I know, just beautiful In the Moment. So we got this in the swag box with all of these little goodies. So I had to call them. I called them specifically because sometimes they say don't show stuff until, you know, da-da-da. And then sometimes, now this time they said show stuff, but I was so confused, and anymore I just stay confused, which is okay. And which I've realized is really pretty okay if you stay confused. And so I just wanted to make sure that I was doing the right thing. So I called and they said, yes, share, show, everything. I said, okay, wonderful. So anyway, I know some of my team is on here, and I hope you saw if not, you'll see it at the beginning, these beautiful, I have to show it again, okay? This is what I got for being Silver Elite. Everybody who's Silver Elite got these. They're absolutely wonderful for catalogs. I love my pencil holder. So you have, 2 sizes here, different patterns. They all say Stampin' Up, all have the logo. I absolutely love it. So I appreciate everyone. Okay, here's the host code for October, which, gosh, we're almost done with October. Can you believe it? It's almost Turkey Day. So I can smell it in the kitchen already. Even if I go pick it up at Cracker Barrel, it still makes the house smell good. Sometimes I don't cook for Thanksgiving. So because the kids come in and out, and then it's a whole day for me, I'd rather pick that up and come in here and craft. And that's a great day for me, right? So here's the host code for October. And I appreciate you guys using that. If you place a $50 order from now till the end of the month, I will send you the free card kits plus a pack of holiday rhinestones, okay? So that is wonderful. And here are the 2 free card kits, just like that, okay? So if you place an order, you'll get those. Now, I have to say, people who ordered from me in September, and I offered the brushed metallic adhesive back dots, they are still not in. I have your card kits. I have all of your stuff ready to go. These just have to get to where I can order them. I will order them and I'm sending them to you. Please do not think that I have forgotten about you. I haven't. I've got it on a special tray and I'm just waiting for things to ship and to get caught up in with Stampin' Up. So, and that, you know, that kind of stuff we just can't help when it goes on unorderable status. That is why too, this month I did all things from the annual catalog. We're going to use some pearls today. I gave those away last week. I appreciate all of my customers. Thank you so much for making my months and weeks, everything wonderful for me. I really do appreciate it. And you'll want to sign up for my email list. If you click the show more button after we're done here, there will be a list. And you can sign up on my email list because I email out my specials for the month at the beginning. So the specials will change as of November, and I have a special every week. So, you know, with a $50 order, blah, blah. And then there's a real big special for next month, but I'm not going to tell you about that yet. So, and it'll be free. So that you'll want to stay tuned for that. A really big special next month, and it will be free. So that is wonderful. Okay, so this card today, look how pretty. This week we're going to use the Merry Snowflakes. Now I love snowflakes and I love big greetings. I love this right here, this big season's greetings. Absolutely wonderful. Merry everything. That's a lot of fun. And then right here, when you stamp with this, some of the words are darker, okay? Like happiness, joys, and warmth, they're darker. Merry and bright, Christmas be white, they're darker. So when you stamp, don't think that, oh, I put too much pressure on that one side, I've got to stamp it again. No, it's set up like that, okay, which is great. Now, our snowflakes, oh my gosh, there's so much to do. I've used every single die. There are dies in here that don't cut. They just do embossing or cutting, you know, that you can use for some decorative, just like this right here. And you know, I love to decorate the inside of my cards. We're going to do that today right there with that. So isn't that pretty? Now, the greatest thing about this card is when you fold it, it fits in an A2 size envelope. I'm not sure. Do you guys know what this is called? Is this like a theater card? Do you know what this is called? I saw the measurements, I forget on whose YouTube channel, and I just jotted down the measurements real quick and then came up with this. But I'm really not sure of what this is actually called, but I love it because see, if you fold it this way, it fits. If you fold it that way, it fits. But then, you know, it stands up. Isn't that cool? Okay, just like our accordion card last week when we used the Eden's Garden collection, the whole base of this, a bridge card. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Thank you. It's a bridge card. Okay. Well, that makes total sense, doesn't it? So just like last week, what happened was, good morning, Patricia. How are you feeling? Okay, good morning to everyone. 7 and still trying to get over the flu. Oh my gosh, Patty. Hang in there, dear. I know it's rough. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm thinking about you. Okay. So the base of this card is where you have to start and is the most important part of the card. The rest of it is just, you know, measuring and having fun decorating. But if you don't get the base right, then you've got a mess. Okay, so that's where we're going to start. Let's move this aside. Let's bring in our piece of, I'm using Blushing Bride because I can't stay away from, this paper is from the Whimsical Trees. I know, right? Prayers to Patty, guys. Send them up. Send up a bunch of prayers that she gets better all of a sudden. Yeah, right? But the Whimsical Trees, I just love that paper. It's just so pretty. And I really did not get to use this pink with the snowflakes on it that are iridescent. And I thought, well, this is absolutely perfect for this stamp set. So again, I love that paper. Okay, so we have our, let me move my mini out of the way here. And you have to fold your arm out on this one. Oh no, hope you, yes, I know, Kelly, right? She does not feel well at all. But has been to the Zoom meeting and Sunday's live and here today. So I appreciate it, Patty. And I know that sometimes when you don't feel good, just watching things just, you know, kind of passes the time for you. So that's good. Even if you're not crafting, you know, it's always good to watch because then when you feel better, you're like, hey, wait, I remember I saw such and such. Okay, so the base of this is very, very important. It's 4¼ by 8. 4¼ by 8. And with the 8-inch side at the top of the trimmer, you're going to score at 1¼ So let's score it. 1¼ 2½. Okay, and then 5½. And all of these measurements will be on here for you after we finish. And 6 3/4. Okay, all of these will be here. Just give me a minute to get everything, downloaded and copy paste, that kind of thing. So this is the base of the card. 4¼ by 8 is scored at 1¼ 2½, 5½, and 6 3/4. Very simple, but very, very important. Because if that's not right, we can forget it. Okay. Now we want to take our bone folder. Whenever we do something like this, we always want crisp creases, right? So that our card really stands out. So did you see how I did that? I folded in and then back. Oh, I know. I just enjoy watching quietly. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so fold in on itself and then back. Just like that. And that is your card right there. That's basically the total package right there, okay? Now, what we're going to do is, what I did was I took from our beautiful silver foil. I used the silver foil a lot this week because there's other cards that I have made. But I love this, and our silver foil comes in like 3 different types of colors there. And so this is 4 by 1, and you'll cut 4. And then of the DSP, you'll cut 4 at 3 3/4 by 3/4. And we're going to place these on top of our silver. But when we use this, I like to use seal because liquid glue just makes a real mess on anything that is kind of specialty like that. So I like to use my seal on this. And I'm just going to take this and we're going to make all of our 4 little pretties right here to go on our card. And of course, we're going to try to get them on there as straight as we can. That's the other thing about seal. See, you can pick it back up. Place it back down. Okay, great. All right, let's go ahead. Move on from here. And we'll put all 4 of these on here. And so, like I said, the whole thing about this card or any kind of specialty that you do like that is the base. That is the most important part. Right here. Lynn's not on here. She went to go pick up the kitty from the vet. He got fixed, so we don't make any more kittens. So that's good. So that's what she's doing. And they have a lot of storms in Jersey right now. I was seeing that on the news. I told her to be careful as she was driving. Okay, now these 4, very simple, are 4 little panels that we made. They go right on here. Now with this you can use your liquid glue because it's paper to paper and not on that shiny stuff, right? So right here. And we'll put all of this down nicely. So you definitely want to decorate the inside of your card first before then that you attach what we call now the bridge, right? Definitely, definitely. We'll stamp that bridge and get that going in just a second. Here we go here. And right here. Now, of course, with this style of card, I'm making it with the snowflakes because that's where we're at, in life right now, doing Christmas things. And it is so gloomy out today. Oof, it is yucky poo out. Great day to be happy in here, right? But this style card, you can attach balloons for a birthday card. Anything that you want like that. So that came out really, really nice, just like that. Okay, we've got that base. All right, now what I want to do is bring in our bridge. So here's our silver piece, and this is 5.5 by 1.25, and then our basic white at 5.25 by 1. Okay, we're going to stamp on this in Blushing Bride, Merry Everything. Yeah, you got to know I'm cold. I've got my jacket on. Okay, here we go. We're going to do Merry Everything. Beautiful. And I stamped it, as you see, to the right, okay? I stamped it to the right because I'm going to put a little embellishment right here. We're going to make that. Let's go ahead and that's all the stamping really that we have to do. Let's go ahead and place this on our silver. And again, we'll go ahead and use our seal. Just like that. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, good. Now, let's move this aside, and we have our base already completed. Let's move that aside. We're going to bring the mini in, and we're going to go ahead and start to cut some things. So, I've laid them out over here. Now, this set has these little, I don't know what to call them, the little decorative parts that you can put in the base of a card. I just love them. So they give you 2, and you just like stick them in the corners. It just makes your card cute, right? And then in the center though, I want to cut a snowflake. And these snowflakes have stitching on the outside, not toward the inside. So watch this, because I didn't want to lose my stitching. I love that. I love that stitching right up in there on that snowflake. And when I try to place a snowflake, I try not to do it to where it's like 12 and 6 o'clock, okay? I just angle it just a little bit, just to make it a little bit, not so much that it looks like a star, okay? So I just kind of tilt it just a little bit, not to get it like that, okay? And I have my 2 little parts up there, and then we're going to run it back through. We'll put those little parts on the bottom. Okay, so right here, we'll make our little sandwich, and we're going to come through here. Beautiful. Look how pretty. Get it unstuck. Look at how pretty that is. All that beautiful stitching. I love the stitching. You guys know I like stitching. Now I'm going to save this. Look, we have a beautiful white snowflake. There's no telling what we'll do with that next, right? So then now I'm going to just put this back through. I'm going to put my little pieces here, right like that, okay, in the corners. You guys know I love to decorate the inside of cards, and this was just perfect for me. Here we go. And I mean, this would be great on the outside too, but my first thoughts definitely were the inside. Okay, here we go. Look how pretty. Okay, let's see. Have we completed this step? Okay. Put my dies over there in my cups so that we don't have a disaster and lose one. All right, now I need this large one. I need this, and this one does not have to have adhesive on the back, okay? So here's my silver, and I'm just going to put this through. Just let me move this up. We'll try to do multiples here. So I just cut a piece of that silver. Now on this one, with this snowflake, I have adhesive on the back of it because I need that for when I go ahead and make my snowflake all the way. I don't want to miss anything here. So we're just going to put 2 through right here because that one's large. I don't have my sandwiches. Whoop, I was off. My sandwiches are off. Let's put this back on. We could always tape them down. but I think we're going to be okay. There we go. Right there. Come on. This is where I just go, just get the big one. Sometimes it's just too much to put through this little thing, right? Let's get the big one. That's why I always say that little one is fantastic, you know, for doing small things. But if you don't have one, you need to buy the larger one because